for the singing of our national anthem by senior Alandra Nice.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thank you, Alandra. Please be seated. It is with great pride and joy that we gather here today for the 55th commencement exercises of Stuarts High School to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduating class of 2025. This is a moment our students have worked tirelessly toward, a milestone that marks not just an end of high school, but the beginning of the next exciting chapter in their lives. Today, we honor the hard work, perseverance, and growth of each graduate. We also recognize the families, teachers, counselors, and mentors who stood beside them, offering guidance and support along the way. Tonight, we have some special guests we would like to recognize. Augusta County School Board members in attendance, Mr. Mike Lawson and Ms. Donna Wells, along with Augusta County Superintendent, Dr. Eric Bond, Assistant Superintendents, Dr. Sarah Melton and Mr. John Childs. Thank you for your support of the class of 2025. At this time, we want to publicly recognize any of our seniors who will be serving in our military after graduation. Will those seniors joining the military please stand and remain standing? Faculty, friends, family members, and guests, if any of you have served in the military in the past or are currently serving in our military, please stand and join our seniors at this time. The Stuarts Draft community would like to thank each of you for your serving our country. Your sense of duty, honor, and loyalty to our country allows for others to partake in the liberties and freedoms in which our great nation stands for and represents around the world. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, Mr. Zach Floyd will give the welcome address.
Good evening, family, friends, faculty, and fellow graduates. Welcome to the commencement ceremony for the Stuarts High School class of 2025. My name is Zachary Floyd, and it is a true honor to stand before you today as this year's salutatorian. Today marks a major milestone in all of our lives, high school graduation. For many of us, it may have felt like this day would never arrive, but here we are. But before I go any further, I want to take a moment to thank a few people who have helped me get to this point. First and foremost, I want to thank God. I wouldn't be standing here today, salutatorian or not, without His grace, guidance, and presence in my life. All praise and glory to Him. I also want to thank my family, especially my parents, who have put aside their own challenges to support me every step of the way. And to our teachers, each and every one of you, thank you. As a teacher's kid, I have firsthand seen the hard work, late nights, and unrelenting dedication it takes to do what you do. Your impact lasts far beyond these 4 years. Now, to my fellow graduates, when I sat down to write this speech, I asked myself, if these were the last words I would ever say to some of you, what would I say? The answer came to me simply: choose joy. Now, I know that may sound a little abstract, maybe even a little idealistic, but joy isn't just a passing feeling or a temporary high. It's a perspective, a decision, a way of looking at life that isn't dependent on circumstances, a choice you make. And while it's impossible for us to always feel happy, we can always choose to find the joy, even through the hard parts. And let's be honest, we've had our share of hard parts. From the chaos of elementary school to the awkward middle school years, through a global pandemic, standardized tests, and senior stress. And also all the unknowns of what comes next. We've been through it. But in the middle of that, there was joy. It was the laughter echoing through the hallways between stressful classes. It was in those small victories no one else noticed but meant the world to us. It was in friendships built slowly, quietly, over shared struggles and long conversations. It was moments like submitting the yearbook after sorting through a year's worth of memories, placing in an FFA competition after months of preparation, winning an EV race after countless hours of building and testing, passing exams we'd never thought we'd get through, celebrating a hard-fought win on the field, hearing applause after surviving Tech Week and delivering a great performance, and finally, mastering a new language or song or a research paper after weeks of practice and persistence. Those were the joyful moments, not always loud or dramatic, but real. And they are what will last. So here's my challenge as we leave Stuarts Drive High School. Don't just find joy, share it. Be the person who shines light instead of casting shadows. The world has more than enough criticism and comparison. Let's not add to it. My senior quote is, don't sacrifice your convictions for someone else's comfort. In other words, don't change who you are just to fit in. If you're someone who chooses joy, chooses light, chooses to celebrate the small things, don't let anyone talk you out of that. Be unapologetic about what excites you, about what gives you hope. A popular celebrity once said, you should never apologize for being joyful. I couldn't agree more. In fact, I think the world needs more of that. More joy, more laughter, more light. So as we step into this next chapter, whether it's college, the workforce, the military, or something else entirely different, take joy with you. Let it be the thing that steadies you in the chaos and the thing that connects you to others. God did not create light so it could be hidden by darkness. Let yours shine. Congratulations, class of 2025. This moment is one to treasure. I hope it brings each of you and your families real joy. Thank you.
Good evening, friends, family, and the graduating class of 2025. Before I begin, I'd like to once again congratulate our valedictorian, Anna Callow, and our salutatorian, Zach Floyd. You both achieved academic excellence while balancing multiple extracurriculars and commitments, an impressive accomplishment that deserves another round of applause. Now, it is my honor to introduce someone who has a certain je ne sais quoi and has left a lasting mark on our school and community. Our guest speaker tonight is more than just a remarkable French teacher. She's a mentor, a role model, and a steady source of encouragement. After years of dedication to her students, Ms. Stump will retire at the end of this school year. A proud graduate of Bridgewater College and the University of Virginia's graduate program, Ms. Stump has spent the last 35 years inspiring students with her passion, wisdom, and unwavering commitment to learning. This year, she was named our school's Teacher of the Year, an honor that reflects the deep impact she's had on students and colleagues alike. I believe that great teachers change lives, and while I've never had Ms. Stump as a teacher myself, after talking to classmates and learning more about her through writing this speech, it's clear that she's one of those life-changing educators. And now, without further ado, please join me in welcoming our graduation speaker, Madame Lesouche.
Thank you very much, Seth. Good evening, esteemed faculty, proud families and friends, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. What a wonderful evening. And for some of you, what a relief. Those are the ones who were asking, is there extra credit? Right up until last week. I know that sometimes it seemed like this day would never get here, but look, you made it. And I'm so proud of all of you for doing the difficult things that got you here tonight and about to start a whole new season of your lives. As Seth said, I am Madame Lesouche, Madame Stump in English. For the past 35 years, I've had the absolute privilege of teaching French, 30 of them at Stuarts High School, from where I also graduated about 1 billion years ago. I've spent more than 3 decades conjugating verbs, enforcing the proper pronunciation of croissant, it's not croissant, and trying to explain why a washing machine is feminine and a dishwasher is masculine. And trust me, I don't know either. Tonight is a special night, not only because it marks the end of your high school journey, but also because it marks the end of my teaching career. And as I stand here both excited and sentimental, I realize that we are all embarking on new adventures. Yours just beginning, mine finally including the luxury of sleeping past 5 a.m. and not having to write lesson plans. If teaching French for this long has taught me anything, besides the fact that bonjour can be pronounced incorrectly in at least 47 ways, it's that the world is a huge, exciting, unpredictable place. And the beauty of it is you have the chance to step out into that world and make it your own. The diploma that you will very soon hold in your hand is not just a piece of paper, it is your ticket to possibility. You may choose to start working, go to college, travel, go into the military, or pursue a passion that you haven't quite figured out yet. And that's okay. Life is not a direct flight from high school to success. It's more like an international trip with multiple layovers, occasional lost luggage, and the inevitable moment when you realize that you've been holding the map upside down. But those unexpected detours are where some of the most magical events may happen. Throughout your life, you will be presented with opportunities. Some will be obvious, like a job offer or a scholarship. Others will be subtle, like a chance meeting with someone who inspires you, or an invitation to try something outside of your comfort zone. Take those opportunities, even if they scare you. In fact, especially if they scare you. Unless it involves skydiving without a parachute, then maybe think twice because you don't want to YOLO too hard. I've seen students hesitate to try something because they were afraid of failing, but here's the thing. Every mistake you make teaches you something new. Every setback builds resilience. I've personally made tons of mistakes, such as the time I lost 2 students in the Paris metro and didn't realize it. But don't worry, they followed our in case you get lost plan and they were recovered. Or the time that my friends and I got lost in the streets of Marrakesh and had to pay someone to lead us back to where we were supposed to be. Or the time when I was young and very naive and didn't realize that putting oil in my car was a real requirement. Breaking down on Afton Mountain at night definitely taught me that lesson. Each time I learned, adapted, and moved forward. So whether you're choosing a major, a career, or a new hobby, don't be afraid to take a leap. Trust me, life has a way of rewarding the bold. And if it doesn't, at least you'll have a good story to tell. I regret things I didn't do in life much more than things I did do. My last piece of advice to you is something I hope you will carry with you forever. Enjoy your life. Really enjoy it. Too often we rush from one milestone to the next, always looking ahead, never truly appreciating where we are. But life isn't just about goals, it's about the moments in between. So laugh a lot. Laugh at yourself, at bad jokes, at the complete absurdity of life at times. Find joy in small things, a really good croissant, pronounced correctly, of course, an unexpected snow day, a conversation with an old friend. Travel, explore, try new foods, do the things that make you happy. Most importantly, don't wait for happiness to find you. Go create it. Don't wait for life to be perfect before you start enjoying it. I'm not saying that you should settle, but newsflash, perfection is a myth. If you wait for the perfect moment, the perfect job, the perfect relationship, you'll spend your life waiting. Instead, embrace the imperfections because those are what make life real and beautiful. There's a lot of pressure to have everything figured out, but the truth is, most adults don't have everything figured out. Just don't let figuring things out lead to 10 years of playing video games in your parents' basement. As I prepare to say au revoir to teaching, I want to thank you, my students, past and present. You have given me more than I could ever teach you. You have made me laugh, challenged me, and on occasion made me question my sanity, especially when you used Google Translate instead of actually doing your French work. You've allowed me to be cringy when I've talked about aura and Riz. But more than that, you've given me hope. Hope for a future filled with smart, kind, creative individuals who will go out and change the world in ways we can't even imagine yet. So class of 2025, go out there, be brave, take chances, eat good food, travel, laugh, be kind. And whatever you do, please, for the love of all things holy, pronounce croissant correctly. Congratulations, félicitations, and merci for allowing me to be part of your journey. Thank you.
Greetings, fellow graduates, Stuarts Draft faculty and staff, and the many family and friends who are here to celebrate with us today. My name is Anna Callow, and it is an honor to stand before you as valedictorian of the graduating class of 2025. I know that at this moment, I'm one of the only things standing between all of you and your diplomas, so I'm gonna try to make this quick. First things first, don't worry about where you've been, worry about where you are right now, which is graduating. Today is a day to celebrate, to reminisce, and enjoy the fact that high school is over. And I truly want to congratulate each and every one of you for reaching this point. We've lived and learned in the same small town for many years, but there's also a whole wide world out there. If I can give you any piece of advice going forward, be adventurous. Explore new opportunities and don't be afraid to ask for help as you navigate the next steps of your life and find your place in the world. Be open to tackling new challenges and meeting new people, or you may never know the talent you possess or the support network you could build. For any person with a deep interest, it is exciting for them to share their knowledge with you, whether that be in academia, a vocation, sport, hobby, or any other host of topics. Take the opportunity to delve deep into your interests and discover your passions, and you'll likely find a community of people eager to engage with you and support your success. Going into high school, I never would have thought that gathering the courage to introduce myself to a coach at a track meet would open the doors for me to an entire supportive community of pole vaulters, or that Miss Michael's anatomy class and cadaver lab trip would help me decide on my college major. Though it can be difficult, most of the time asking for help and trying something new generates positive outcomes in the best way possible. Good mentors want to answer thoughtful questions, hoping to instill the passion they have into the next generation, and will never turn down someone who is longing to devote themselves to their craft. Curiosity opens doors for new pathways of thought and discovery. Just as this adventurous attitude can lend itself to positive outcomes, We can challenge ourselves to help others reach new goals by offering kindness and encouragement to those who turn to us for guidance. This may require us to step out of our comfort zone, but helping others succeed is a valuable skill and accomplishment unto itself. As we move into this next daunting but exciting phase of our lives, our family and friends become ever more important. They are the foundation for our growing network of support that will launch us into college, the workforce, the military, or whatever other endeavors our futures hold. So, on behalf of the whole graduating class, thank you to our parents and loved ones for walking this journey with us. Tonight, I ask all of you to look forward to the future and be excited for all the new opportunities to come. As we leave high school behind us, be daring, be bold, encourage others, and always be adventurous. Thank you.
And now the time has come you have all been waiting for. During the awarding of the diplomas, the senior class would like to remind the audience to respect the dignity of the ceremony by following JMU's policy. The air horns and other artificial noisemakers are not allowed. Please remember that such noisemakers make it difficult for parents and families to hear the names of their sons and daughters announced. On behalf of the senior class, faculty, and staff of Stuarts High School, thank you for your cooperation.
Vladimir Usil Aguirre. Delilah Marie Allen. Noah Austin Allen. Alexis Nicole Amarode. Wyatt Edward Ames. Cottrell Damon Anthony. Michaela Brianna McComb Ayers. Blade Allen Bain. Romel L. Baker, Jr. Dylan Jacob Barnard. Michael James Battaglia. Brianna Lynn Bishop-Briggs. Ava Skyanne Bolts. Annalise Marie Bourne. Alyssa May Bauer. Bryce William Bauer. Hunter Stephen Branch. Zachariah William Brement. Austin David Brooks. Adam Patrick Bryant. Corbin Lee Ray Bryant. Riley Nicole Buchanan. Connor Griffin Byers. Anna Sophia Callow. Charlie Elizabeth Campbell. Dakota Michael Campbell. Joshua Scott Campbell. Caden Wyatt Campbell. Brooklyn Ashley Canterbury. Ella Grace Carr. Charles Alexander Carrington. Blake Logan Christian. Noah Evan Coffey. Maggie Catherine Coleman. Jenna Grace Comer. Madison Elizabeth Connor. Madison will also be receiving a memorial diploma on behalf of her sister, Mackenzie Grace Connor. This moment recognizes Mackenzie's memory, and her legacy lives on through those who loved her. Amelia Rose Cook. Mercedes Renee Cook. Toby Nielsen Kramer. John Philip Crawford IV. Yasmin Bina Kronk. Darren Richard Crowder. Serenity Rain DeLuca. Madison Phoenix Doyle. Brennan Grace Drumheller. Riley Lee Duff. Precise Ions Duncan. Chelsea Ray Earhart. Dustin Lewis Earhart. Carly Ann Edwards. Addison K. Elliott. Kai Alexander Famula. Mary Grace Ferris. Seth Harrison Fint. Callie Elizabeth Fitzgerald. Hallie Grace Fitzgerald. Addison Sky Fix. Caitlin Renee Fletcher. Lily Grace Floyd. Zachary Kane Floyd. Willow Debbie Ann Ford. Joseph Landon Fretwell. Logan Riley Garvin. Meredith Lelia Gebhardt. Landon Matthias Graber. Cooper James Grenz. Lindsay Saskia Griffin. Jador Lee Halliburton. Mackenzie Naomi Marie Hall. Stephen Wayne Hartless. Wyatt Winfield Hayes. Emily Grace Hayes. Maggie Marie Henderson. Zachary Mason Henderson. Taylor Jaden Hewitt. Diamond Ayana Hicks. Benjamin Graham Hogan. Christian Michael Hoke. Elizabeth Ann Howery. Adriana Zoe Huffman. Luca Allen Huffman. Taylor Nicole Huffman. Justin Michael Huffman. Eric Jose Ibarra Jr. Gary Thomas Ingram. Natalie Grace Ingram. Donovan Lavere Jenkins. Anaya Deshae Johnson. Hunter Scott Johnson. Jackson Toby Johnson. Dakota Floyd Johnson. Briley Addison Kennel. Joshua Hunter Kirby. Logan Matthew Knight. Lindley Ryan Lawhorn. Rachel Liu. Aiden Christian Lowry. Eric Scott Lowry. Sydney Ray Lohman. Landon Alexander Lunsford. Phoenix Crimson Lyle. Landon Evan Lynch. Harley Cheyenne Marshall. Osvaldo Martinez Lara. Madison Isabel Mason. Michaela Helena May. Emma Grace McCarthy. Callie Michelle McCaffa. Preston James McLemore. Cirillo Brian Mears. Flora Maria Marita Martinez. Hayden Wayne Michael. Isabel Elisa Missick. Christian Isaiah Moats. Lydia Page Monroe. Carmen Elise Morales. Taryn Lee Morris. Alandra Diane Nice. Alyssa Nicole Nemax. Tyler Ray Obaugh. James Robert Parker Jr. Noah Patrick Perkins. Hayden Joseph Perry. John Dennis Pleasance. Dakota Ann Potter. Haley Ann Price. Nathaniel Lee Pritchett. Matthew Kent Probst. Morgan Grace Quick. Henry Reed Quintero. Tayton Mitchell Ralston. Ryan Jesse Ramsey. Mario Cesar Raimundo. Madison Louise Roberts. Caleb John Robertson. Riley Haven Robertson. Alfonso Rodriguez Castro. Michaela Grace Rossville. Maddox Round Curaz. Nicole Madison Saxog. Keaton Edward Sams. Alyssa Mackenzie Sanner. Earl Lawrence Jacinta Edward Jacob Schoonmaker. Taylor Nevaeh Shiflett. Autumn Rain Showalter. Deshae Amon Montgomery Smith. Skylar Madison Smith. Isaiah Matthew Spradlin. Macy Taylor Stinnett. Olivia Kate Sturm. Ethan Michael Sullivan Marr. Jared Lee Terrell. Tommy Edward Terrell. Kira Lynn Thompson. Owen Klein Trent. Tyler Sheen Treslow. Melanie Lisbeth Valerio. Braden Michael Varner. Evelyn Rose Vreeland. Christopher Anthony Watkins. Colton Adam Weatherholtz. Perry Renee Weatherholtz. Cadence Sarah Ann Weaver. Megan Taylor Weaver. Eric Lamont Wells Jr. Tasia Lee Wells. Avery Nicole Weitzel. Cole Owen Whitlock. Kylie Ann Wickman. Megan Lane Wolf. Morgan Dawn Wolf. Lily Grace Wood. Talon Parker Wood. Gia Rianne Woods. Mackenzie Ashlyn Weiland.
Class of 2025, please rise. Seniors, move your tassels from right to left. By the power and authority vested in me by the Augusta County School Board, Superintendent Dr. Eric Bond in the Commonwealth of Virginia, and the faculty and staff of Stuarts High School. I now declare you graduates of Stuarts High School, class of 2025. Congratulations.